Today, get your holiday spirit on, from making Christmas magic in Pauls Valley to painting the town red and green in Oklahoma City and celebrating Victorian style at a Guthrie Inn.
Travel with AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
Hi, and welcome to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. I'm Jennifer Reynolds.
And I'm Dean O'Lawley.
Our location this week is the Sorghum Mill Christmas Tree Farm in Edmond, and our mission is to get you into the holiday spirit.
It's going to be easy to do because all these pine trees it just smells like the holidays.
Can't be humbuggy around here.
You can't, but we do have a lot of destinations that'll keep the people on your list. You ready for all the Christmas
All the
puns?
Christmas, here we go.
Merry and bright.
And you know, there's nothing to keep you any merrier, any brighter than an evening of fine dining, and we have found the perfect place. For more than a quarter century, the Coach House in Nichols Hills has been catering to discriminating diners. Whether it's an intimate meal for two or a place for friends to gather, people just keep coming back. Chef Kurt Fleischfresser says it might be because the Coach House keeps evolving.
I think so, you know, and I think the thing about the Coach House is we didn't just open up and stay there. Like, you know, there's a lot of institutions that are restaurants have been around, but I mean, they kind of, you know, they got their niche. The Coach House has kind of evolved because we're kind of a foodie restaurant, so we want to be as current as the best gourmet style magazine coming out, or food articles, or food TV. So we really are always pushing to keep getting better.
Kurt Fleischfresser is a hands-on chef, and he is often right there in the kitchen.
It's a very long, dry, aged piece of meat. That's why it has kind of a different hue to it.
He's also a world traveler, bringing back ideas to incorporate into the Coach House menu. But whatever makes it onto that menu has to pass his exacting standards.
Well, really, first of all, it's got to be seasonal, and then it's got to be good. Local is always my favorite, but I don't want to compromise the quality of what we're putting on the menu. But luckily, we have a lot of good local products. So we're really, you know, it's got to just feel good in my gut. I don't have to run it through corporate headquarters. If it's good, we'll put it on that day. So
fine dining is more than a label here. It extends from the menu to the wine list to the service that customers expect. You can actually see Chef Kurt's influence in the food world from Napa Valley to Chicago and in restaurants all over Oklahoma City, because the Coach House Apprentice Program has put more than 30 chefs through a 2.5-year program that has brought Chef Kurt international acclaim.
I'm one of the few Americans that have a Médaille du Mérite from the Society de Brillat Savarin. I'm the 4th chef. There's Julia Childs, Paul Prudhomme, Alan Wong in Hawaii, and then myself are the only American chefs that have this. There's quite a few in France and Europe, but in America we're the only 4 that have it.
With all that acclaim, Kurt could have gone on to bigger cities and still have been successful, but he says it just wouldn't have been the same.
These are friends now, you know. It's a different community. I don't want to have just a faceless mass out there. I want to know, oh, I got this, you know, I got something, you know, for table 7. I know they love this, you know. It's just a different experience. That's what I like. I like that feeling of family and home.
To make your reservations at the Coach House, just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com for the links to all the information you'll need.
You know, to take my wife Larissa to the Coach House, I think would be a fun date night, so I can check that off my list, my extensive list here. But you know what, something else that occurred to me, with Christmas break coming, that means the kids are going to be out of school.
We got to find things to do for them, but not to worry. Our Shell Wagner and her girls have found a magical place down in Pauls Valley that is sure to keep your brood happy and busy.
Santa's elves, Jingle and Jangle, have for years run Santa's toy workshop at the North Pole. Well, now in Pauls Valley, Jingle and Jangle have opened another kind of workshop where you can bring your little elves.
You can't walk into Jingle and Jangle without feeling happy. It's like walking into a Candyland game come to life, a virtual color explosion. And you can get a sugar rush in here before you've ever even popped a candy in your mouth. This is a craft workshop for kids of all ages, and the crafts are built of candy. It was the Christmas holiday season when we visited, but year-round it's the same scene. Kids with hands covered in frosting constructing seasonal confectionery structures of every shape and size. Step 1 is to choose your construction materials, i.e. fill your cup with candy. And these bins are stocked with some of the best sweets around. All kinds of bright and tempting candies. And choosing which ones to use on your project may just be the trickiest part.
Well, the owner, Marin Ogilvie, had a dream, a magical place that children could come and just have a magical experience. So they created Jingle and Jangle, which is Santa Claus's workshop developed by elves. So Jingle and Jangle went to Santa and they said, you know, we see the magic and the sparkle in children's eyes when Christmas comes. So what if we did a workshop and all year long children could come there and work with candy and make art projects to go along with whatever season it is.
At least you don't have to look far for inspiration. There are some very creative candy-covered houses on display, and other artwork made from sugary morsels, plus a gift shop full of whimsy. My girls and their friend Abby and I each decorated our own gingerbread house, but it would also be a fun family activity and a great tradition for everyone to work together on the same gingerbread house, or a haunted house at Halloween. What kid doesn't like a craft project, especially one where you get to snack on the art supplies? If you don't want your kids to fill up on just candy, Jingle and Jangle has a lunch counter too.
We serve very special items for lunch that are related to different holidays.
Jingle and Jangle has special projects and events throughout the year, and even Santa swung by while we were there. We told him that his elves, Jingle and Jangle, had really built an enchanting place here. We whiled away the afternoon, the girls and me, building and talking and creating. Not just gingerbread houses, but delicious holiday memories. Ta-da! At Jingle and Jangle in Pauls Valley, I'm Shel Wagner.
To plan your delicious visit to Jingle and Jangle, just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com for everything you need to know.
I'm still adding things to my list, by the way, but you need to stay right where you are.
We're going to teach you how to escape through the holidays without a scratch. Family fun at this winter wonderland when AAA's Discover Oklahoma continues.
We had some family members that had switched to AAA and they kept telling us how much money they were saving and found out they could save us money too, and so we ended up switching. We have 3 kids and there's not a lot of money left at the end of every month. It ended up saving us quite a bit. Our car insurance alone saved us probably about $600. Any money you can save during the month and have some left over, that's a pretty big deal. Having insurance is important. Having affordable insurance that you can trust is a blessing.
Want to get away? Oklahoma road trips are fuel for the soul. To get your motor running, visit travelok.com for brochures, inspiration, and loads of savings. A few clicks will put you on the open road to adventure. At travelok.com/road trips, it's easy to find a getaway that moves you. We've reinvented the road trip. Come along for the ride.
Approximately a year and a half ago, my friend Gary Wise, who I go to church with, had become a AAA agency. And he had asked me, he said, let's just check, see what we can do.
We tried to compare apples to apples to his current coverage.
And my premium went down $800 for the same insurance for this house. I was tickled. I mean, $800 is a lot of money. Go see Gary. Get your AAA insurance. It's head and shoulders above the rest of the companies.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. Our mission this week, to keep your entire family entertained over the holidays.
And so far, I have to admit, you've come up with some very good ideas. In fact, I'm going to steal just a few of those from my list. Absolutely.
Well, we have also run into a good friend of ours who is on a mission with his entire family to show us just how easy it is to keep in that Christmas spirit.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Governor Todd Lamb. Our family invites you to enjoy Downtown in December, presented by Devon. Downtown in December, as you may know, is a collection of family-friendly holiday events and attractions that kick off the day after Thanksgiving and continue through New Year's Day.
Merry Christmas!
Now, if I start to get the least bit Scroogey during the holidays, my wife Monica knows it's time to pack up the family, Griffin and Lauren, and head to downtown Oklahoma City, where it really is impossible to say bah humbug. The newly renovated Myriad Botanical Gardens are home to the Devon Ice Rink once again this year. And our daughter Lauren, she's our fearless one, couldn't wait to get out on the ice. After your time at the rink, you can wander next door to do some Christmas shopping at the Myriad Gardens pop-up shops. These boutiques feature handmade crafts, local, and really some one-of-a-kind items. That would fit on your tree in your room. As you can see, you can also grab a snack here at the Ice Rink Cafe and then wind your way through the Myriad Botanical Gardens. The Children's Garden, toward the southwest corner of Myriad Gardens, is a creative playground that's open year-round. It's a place that's almost always filled with laughter, and that sure can be contagious. After dusk, OG&E Garden Lights, along with the Crystal Bridge, put on a really magical light show, and all of a sudden, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Go! But our son Griffin says it's not officially the Christmas season until he has challenged his good old dad to some serious snow tube racing. Yeah! Chesapeake Energy snow tubing at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark has become an Oklahoma City tradition. You can register online or purchase tickets at the door for a 90-minute session of tubing craziness. Now, a great way to wind down and cozy up to the idea of the Christmas season is to cruise down the Bricktown Canal in a water taxi. The Downtown Business Improvement District has picked up the tab, so rides are absolutely free Thursday through Sunday nights until December 30th. And the Bricktown Canal is lined with lighted holiday displays thanks to the good folks at One Main Financial. Now this is a great way to see the lights. No traffic, no dad, why can't I take off my seatbelt, no stress, and certainly not a trace of bah humbug. From downtown in December in Oklahoma City, I'm Lieutenant Governor Todd Lamb, and from our family to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
To find the multitude of events and attractions that are all part of Downtown in December, just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com.
All right, up next, a romantic country inn that's really not in the country at all.
Sounds like
I've already got it down.
A cozy winter retreat surrounded by a bazillion one-of-a-kind attractions, all within walking distance. We'll take you there when AAA's Discover Oklahoma continues.
We had some family members that had switched to AAA, and they kept telling us how much money they were saving and kept telling us that we should look into it. And so we decided that we should go see what we could do. We have 3 kids, and there's not a lot of money left at the end of every month, and so any penny that you can save is a big deal. AAA was something I always heard of when I was growing up, and when people talked about it, they talked about it in a reliable way. And so when we switched to AAA, it was something that we just trusted from the beginning. It ended up saving us quite a bit. Our car insurance alone saved us probably about $600 a year. Our life insurance, we were actually able to double our coverage, and our premium still went down close to about half as well. Again, it's not something you ever want to think about as you grow up and become a grown-up with a family, but it's definitely something that you need to have. Having insurance is important. Having affordable insurance that you can trust is a blessing.
Ford has the freshest lineup in America, so we're at the mall. Celebrating. Have you seen an Escape before?
I haven't.
Everything is hands-free. You just put your foot under there like that.
I like that it's sleek and not super boxy.
Active Park Assist means you can parallel park without your hands on the steering wheel.
Perfect.
How many miles on the highway?
33?
That's correct.
Oh, man.
During the year-end celebration, get a 2013 Escape with up to $2,000 cash back. Now at your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
You just made his day.
That's what we do at the Ford year-end celebration. We make people's day.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma, and I think at this point, with fine dining, all the things for the kids to do, we've pretty much finished the list.
Well, I did mention that one idea in the last segment. It's something that we found recently. It's not too far from Oklahoma City, and it makes for a very nice romantic weekend. And if you want to get married there, you can do that too.
In this world of convenience we live in, just how easy is it to get married in a very nice wedding chapel such as this, or how about this one? Anyway, how easy would it be to get married in one of these chapels and then stay at the Country Inn located right here? That's what you can do at the Redstone Country Inn and Wedding Chapel in downtown Guthrie. And of course, the Redstone is, now how shall I say this? It's conveniently located in, well, downtown Guthrie.
There's a few of us that are located right downtown, but most people like it, the location, because they can park and they can just go to the theater, go to the stores, walk to the restaurant. They don't have to drive anywhere, you know, to go places. So it's very convenient, you know, and there's plenty of parking. We never have a problem on parking.
And there's certainly not a problem with room because the actual rooms are quite large. Years ago, these were apartments, so there is indeed a lot of room to move around. You can even take a virtual tour of the rooms from the floor to the ceiling. This is the kind of place where they have a rather devoted group of return customers who keep coming back for the hospitality, the spacious rooms, and the delicious breakfast.
We have some people that have been coming here for 8-10 years, and they're almost like family now. Matter of fact, we have a guest not too long ago, and we even invite them for dinner now at the house because they're just like a family. You know, they've been coming here so long. Most of them, they come either twice a year, once a year on their anniversary.
Some of the folks even got married here. Now, Perla says when they opened in 1999 and added the first wedding chapel, they were the only ones in town doing weddings like that. There simply weren't that many wedding chapels in Guthrie, but now, because of the success of the first chapel, they added a larger room that seats 75 people. You can now even have a garden wedding outside. They do get a lot of people who want to elope or simply have a small wedding, but very good package deals are offered. You can have the wedding, hold the reception here, and stay in the honeymoon suite.
Yes, we have some people that stay after the wedding for 2-3 nights here, you know, and they never really need to leave the room because we bring the breakfast. And if they want any other dinner or lunch, they can get it delivered from the restaurant we have around town because everything else is just walking distance.
So it is convenience you're looking for. You'll find it at the Redstone Country Inn and Wedding Chapel.
First of all, it's convenient to stay with us, you know, and like I said in the beginning, you can just walk to the restaurant. We have coffee places that you can go hang out to. We serve the best breakfast in town. We have the most spacious room in town. We also have Wi-Fi, so you don't really need to leave the room. You can pick your coffee anytime you want to. So it's a very relaxing.
That does sound very relaxing and, yes, convenient.
For more information on the Redstone Country Inn or to check out Guthrie's annual territorial Christmas festivities, just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com. Hey, we're not done yet.
Because next we're going to show you how to deck the halls, but it's going to be done El Reno style.
A tour that may make you want to amp up your own holiday decorating routine when AAA's Discover Oklahoma returns.
Approximately a year and a half ago, my friend Gary Wise, who I go to church with, had become a AAA agency, and he had asked me, he said, let's just check, see what we can do.
We tried to compare apples to apples to his current coverage.
And my premium went down $800 for the same insurance for this house. I was tickled. I mean, $800 is a lot of money. Go see Gary. Get your AAA insurance. It's head and shoulders above the rest of the companies.
Want to get away? Oklahoma road trips are fuel for the soul. To get your motor running, visit TravelOK.com for brochures, inspiration, and loads of savings. A few clicks will put you on the open road to adventure. At TravelOK.com/road trips, it's easy to find a getaway that moves you. We've reinvented the road trip. Come along for the ride.
We had some family members that had switched to AAA, and they kept telling us how much money they were saving, and found out they could save us money too, and so we ended up switching. We have 3 kids, and there's not a lot of money left at the end of every month. It ended up saving us quite a bit. Our car insurance alone saved us probably about $600. Any money you can save during the month and have some left over, that's a pretty big deal. Having insurance is important. Having affordable insurance that you can trust is a blessing.
Ford has the freshest lineup in America, so we're at the mall, celebrating. Have you seen an Escape before?
I haven't.
Everything is hands-free. You just put your foot under there like that.
I like that it's sleek and not super boxy.
Active Park Assist means you can parallel park without your hands on the steering wheel.
Perfect.
How many miles on the highway?
33?
That's correct.
Oh, man.
During the year-end celebration, get a 2013 Escape with up to $2,000 cash back. Now at your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
You just made his day.
That's what we do at the Ford year-end celebration. We make people's day.
Welcome back. AAA Oklahoma makes this show possible and does a lot of other great things around our state. Here's a look at today's AAA.
Hello, Chuck May here with AAA Oklahoma. If you're like me, you'll agree that Oklahoma is a great place to live. But I'll bet you would also agree that we receive our fair share of extreme weather. Often this weather can cause damage to your home. Many insurance companies in Oklahoma have established limitations to their homeowners' policies, particularly for wind and hail, that are important for customers to understand. Our AAA insurance agents are available in 41 offices statewide to review your current homeowner's policy with you. Call an agent today to get a free quote and policy review on your home insurance. Whether it's a thunderstorm, hail, tornado, fire, or theft, get the security you desire with homeowners insurance from AAA. Until next time, may the road lead you to exciting new discoveries. Whether it's insurance, travel, or peace of mind on the road, think AAA every day.
AAA for the ones who matter most to you. If there's somebody on your shopping list who's a holiday decorating fanatic, we have a great destination for you.
How about taking them on a home holiday tour in El Reno, where over-the-top decorating is encouraged and it's really pretty standard fare?
We sent our Shel Wagner, our resident holiday hoarder, to check it out.
For close to 2 decades now, on the second Thursday after Thanksgiving, visions in El Reno have gone far beyond ordinary sugar plums. The Holiday Home Tour is a time-tested, highly anticipated annual event that for lots of folks signals the official beginning of the season.
I started coming when my daughter was 10, and we would tour the homes together, and that would start our holiday season.
All of the proceeds from the tour go toward replenishing the scholarship fund at Redlands Community College. But the real wealth of the event comes in the form of inspiration. And there's perhaps no better way to hatch your own holiday decorating ideas than to wander through real homes.
There's something special about each and every home. There's such a sense of community. The graciousness of these people to open their homes for this is just absolutely mind-boggling. And they go to such great lengths to showcase their homes like this.
There are between 6 and 8 properties on the tour each and every year, and all are decked floor to rafter in every imaginable style, from the kitchen to the bathroom.
Come on now. You're not with a news company, are you? This isn't going to be on
Oops, sorry, Santa.
Dateline shows, is it?
From charming bungalows to grand historic mansions. While the rest of the world debates where it is that the holidays live, the folks of El Reno will have you know that the spirit of the season is alive and well in the heart of their community, and most certainly in their homes. In El Reno, I'm Shel Wagner.
This year's Holiday Homes Tour in El Reno is happening Thursday, December 13th. Just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com for a link to all the information. Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks to the folks here at the Sorghum Mill Christmas Tree Farm in Edmond for hosting us. This is a lovely place.
It is. It's beautiful, very peaceful today, and we also want to thank you very much for watching.
Next week, tired of the same old holiday routine? Then treat your guests with a visit to a real nut house in Catoosa. Or how about a park full of totem poles in Foyle? And finish off their stay with a midwinter swim in Clinton. Hope you'll join us.
And now, I want to give that to you. That's my list of things that if you're thinking about getting me something, it's all on there.
I already got you the perfect Christmas present. A year-long subscription to Oklahoma Today magazine. It's the perfect gift.
It is the gift that keeps on giving.
And it always fits. Absolutely.
Until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma. production vehicle provided by the Oklahoma Ford Dealers, official partner of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department.
You know what?